You have reached the voicemail for 919-441-7263. Please record your message after the beep.
The time is 11:18 a.m. on September 8th, 2022. The phone has not been turned on. It goes right to voicemail. So now I will call Envoy once again and request to turn on the phone. Pause recording now.
Hello, this is Tori. May I help you?
Hi, Tori. Yes, good morning. This is Matt Suter. I'm just trying to reach my mom, Debbie Pritchard, in room 23 on her cell phone. And Brenda has been very helpful, and Laverne was helpful, and then Jason helped to plug the phone in and charge it up, but it's still not turned on. So I just called, and it went right to voicemail. If you can help with that, that would be great. And I'd love to talk to my mom briefly. And
Okay. Well, I'll have to walk down there because I'm not down on the floor.
Okay.
So I'll have to walk down and turn it on for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. And so
Okay.
you want me to? I'll call right away. I guess I'll wait 30 seconds or so. Is that, or a minute, to give you time to get? Because if you're there to turn it on, just be helpful, because I don't think she knows how to use this new phone of hers. That's the whole point of why it was given to her. It actually adds to her confusion, if that makes sense. It's not helping her.
Okay.
But you are helping her, and Brenda's help. Anyone who helps her is helping her, but the phone itself is not helping her. So,
Okay.
Thank you for understanding that. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. I'll go down and see if it's charged up so we can turn it on.
Okay, so we'll hang up here, and then you just want me to try her in about a minute? I'll count about...
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Tori.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
It's nice to have helpful people.
You have reached the voicemail for 919-441-7263. Please record your message after the beep. When you're finished, you may hang up or press pound. To listen.
11:24.
Oh, you have reached the voicemail for 919-441-7263. Please record your message after the beep. When you're finished, you may hang up or press pound to review or read.
That is still, it's 11:25 a.m. now. Third time. They've turned her phone ringer off, and it goes to voicemail on purpose. They've done this to her. She will never get a phone call from me at this point. I'm calling Envoy back.
Winchester.
Hi, this is Matt Suter trying to reach either Brenda or Tori.
Okay. Brenda's not at the office, and we need to speak with Tori.
Well, she was trying to help get my mom on her cell phone, and it's still going to voicemail. And
Yes, Jason was down there, and he said the phone is dead. It's not charged.
Is that just recently? Jason did help about a half hour ago. He did chastise me, which I didn't appreciate, but I do appreciate that he's helping, and I thanked him. And it seemed okay. He said call back in a half hour after the phone's charged, Is the phone still not charged now? I guess is the question. I'm
not sure. I haven't been down to her room.
Okay.
Let me put you through to Tori. Hold on, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to Envoy of Winchester, a consulate healthcare center. We're located at 110 Lock Drive in Winchester. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, our commitment to compassionate care and the safety of our residents and staff has been unwavering. Now that our state has lifted the no visitation restriction, we encourage you to ask about the guidelines currently in place for visiting your loved one. We continue to follow all federal and state guidelines related to COVID-19 prevention, including social distancing and infection control protocols. For information about arranging a tour of our center, just ask for our Business Development Coordinator when we return to the line in a moment. Your journey home starts here. Following surgery or an extended illness, many individuals need a special opportunity to focus on recovery and personal wellness. Journey Home is our resident-centered program that assists our patients and their loved ones on their journey home, our discharge planning program. Before, during, and after your stay, you will have frequent communication to update you and your family on the progress made. And we continue to coordinate services even beyond discharge to provide for your safe journey home. Our heroes go above and beyond every day to ensure that compassionate care and the safety of our patients and residents is the highest priority. To learn how you or someone you know can join our team of heroes, visit our website at consulatehealthcare.jobs and don't forget to follow us on Facebook to stay connected. Your experience matters, and care is... Hello, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Hey, it's Laverne. Her phone was dead, and somebody took it off the charger and gave it to her,
Oh, no.
and it died right back off.
Okay.
And when I so
That was Tori.
At 12 o'clock, I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna call you. Okay?
Oh, perfect. Cool. That's fair. Thank you. That'll work.
You're welcome.
I understand.
All right.
And once these things die, they don't like to act up for, you gotta have like 15%, and I get it.
Yeah.
But thank you for helping. Everything you guys do that actually goes on the really positive side, really, it is good. So thank you. I'm just, it's so frustrating, and you understand. I'm sure there's lots of other people that just want to reach their loved ones, and
Definitely.
it really is. It's been hard on me, Laverne, because I have not physically seen my mom since she's been injured. And
really?
Yeah, and the POA is hiding.
Mm-hmm.
The POA does not authorize this type of treatment and this type of restriction. So I'm just telling you that as a human being of how frustrating it is for me and my sister to be blocked, especially me, not being put on a face sheet. I'm an immediate family member. I'm her baby, you know.
Understood.
And she's been asking for me, and you've probably heard her asking for me.
I know that at one time when I gave her the phone and everything, she said you was a sweet boy.
Yeah, she at least I used to be. I'm kidding. I'm kidding when I say, but yes, no. Thank you. Really, a big air hug to you for helping, and I'll call back in a half hour. Or no, you'll call me. I'll look for the phone call around noon.
I promise. Okay.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Right,
you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank God. Thank you, God. Hello.
Hey, hold on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that Matthew?
Hi.
Oh, Matthew.
Hi. Are you crying or happy?
Yeah, I'm crying. I'm so ready to talk to you. It's so difficult.
I hate this phone system. And because I don't get along with it, you know.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, I'm so sorry not to be able to talk to you easily.
Me too.
Is your phone the same?
No, phones are a problem without push buttons, and if you're not used to your phone, it's very difficult to figure out, and phones don't react to us. So I totally empathize how you feel, and Julie and I are both upset that Gifford took your iPhone, which you knew how to use. Yeah. So all right. So here's an update. I think Gifford is coming to see you today.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be on his way. He's not.
Okay.
This is through Julie. He's not telling Julie anything. He's not answering her questions. She's asking him legitimate things via text, and he is replying.
Okay.
He's being very secretive. He is.
Okay.
He is not being transparent.
Okay. So what do we do to get him back in the team?
Well, you need to demand your rights back. You need to express to him in front of other people that you want your iPhone back, because that's got all your contacts. That's got your friends and your contacts and anyone you want to contact or have Julie help you reach friends and talk to your dogs and stuff. All the things that you need. You have no... if someone took my cell phone, I would have no ability to contact my friends because no one remembers numbers anymore because they don't have to dial them. So you're not alone in the idea. You know, there's a part where if people take things away from you, you will think you are losing your mind when you're not. You're just getting sensory overload, and we all become dismissive when we get sensory overload and we want to throw in the towel. And what's happening are the wrong people there are picking that up when you say something. And Jason has overtly banished Julie physically for 1 month, effective the 6th of September until October 6th. Jason Grizel, that guy in that building, has banned Julie from entering the building to come see you for the next 30 days. I can't believe that. He has no right to do that, but that is what he has done. He is on record with me recording him saying that. He has overtly told Julie to not come back, and he has put his foot down, and he is breaking the law doing it.
Well, he came today.
Yeah, to turn on your phone, and he's giving me a hard time about it. He was rude and abrupt, snappy, mad, and belligerent towards me. He openly stated that your phone was dead, and he said, what did he say? He was really rude. He said, I write all this stuff down. He said, he chastised me with belligerent outburst. He said, if you'd stop bothering my nurses, maybe we can charge her phone. That wasn't nice.
That doesn't make sense.
He also used threats of force against me and threatened to trespass me if I try to come to the building. He told me yesterday he will block me at the front door. I will not be allowed to come into the building to see you on any circumstances because the POA, Gifford, has verbalized I'm not to come see you. That's Gifford.
That's Gifford.
That's against the law because a POA does not have that authority.
Okay, enough. This is so horrible. So let's get rid of the whole thing.
But they're not allowing me to come in with the paperwork to revoke GIF and to become your POA. So there's a list of things you've got to focus on. I know, but one, POA to Matt, revoke GIF.
Okay.
2, and we can write this down. I can get Laverne maybe to do a list, but that's involving them in your private business. 2, get me on the face sheet. Add Matthew for visitation. Gifford bragged on a text to Julie today, I can come see Mom whenever I want. Julie was asking, when are you coming to see Mom? Why? He said on a text. I want to know. Why? He asked. I can come see her whenever I want, he stated.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Julie cannot. Julie has been banned for a month because because Jason is taking advantage of the POA, which he doesn't understand, and no one's presenting a POA to me. So unless a power of attorney is handed to somebody that it's supposed to impact, it's not effective. It doesn't exist.
Okay,
so
we'll get it done tomorrow.
We'll get it done. I want to come in and visit you, but I'm not allowed. And I actually had that police officer, Deputy Walther, show up. Sadly, he took 2 hours to come see you, and he bothered you during dinner. I apologize for that. He was not supposed to do that. And he asked you stuff in front of other people, and there's no way you could have given him a fair answer. And he went and said on his report that you are happy to be there, and you're in good spirits, and there's nothing wrong. Really?
Right.
Really?
Right. Well, he asked me directly. He said, "Do you have any complaints?"
Well, of course you
about
can't.
How you're being treated, and of course I said no.
Yeah, because of course you're scared to say it in front of other people. You have no. Don't say anything in front of anyone. Exactly.
Right.
That's
well,
not.
Let's get out. Let's get out of here.
I'm trying.
Okay?
I'm trying. But as long as Gifford has the POA and he's and all right, so you've got to ask for your iPhone back. You have to. You got to delete.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still active. It still dials and rings. It's not this. They have it, and they're using it. So POA, face sheet, iPhone, and where's your jewelry? Because you have jewelry at your house. We don't know where that is. Heather's been in the house. There's stuff moved out of the house. You need to ask directly to Gifford, where's my jewelry? And my credit cards.
Okay. All right. I will do that.
Did you ever have an estate attorney?
No.
Okay, so that's something that actually... And Gifford needs to provide an audit for the things he's doing.
Yes, that's a good idea.
He's operating in secrecy, and Gifford has written on his POA form, on his taking care of it, that he's going to charge a fee out of the estate for doing stuff an attorney would do. No. And when I become a POA, it's no fee. You only get out-of-pocket expenses, which Gifford's entitled to out-of-pocket expenses.
Yes.
Everything, exactly. And
listen, Matthew, you told me enough. I can hardly
I get it.
Cope with it.
I get it.
But I want you to straighten it out, period. Straighten it out.
I cannot straighten it out without going to court. It'll take weeks to a month. In the meantime, Gifford's going to get away with murder, and he's getting away with whatever he's getting away with is very deceitful right now. And if we say he's being victimized, then Heather's getting away with this, and Gifford's being abused, but he's also complicit. So let's not.
Okay, all right.
We need to rescue people. I'm with you, but I need your help.
Okay.
You need to
let's get out of this.
Let me tell you what's happened. Your POA, according to Jason, was signed off as witnessed by 2 doctors stating that you are incapacitated. You need to have that reversed. You need to prove that you are not mentally incapacitated, and you because when I talk to you, you're not incapacitated, and until someone threatens you and you get quiet and you act like you have Alzheimer's, but we all do that. I get quiet too in court. You should have seen me. I acted like post-traumatic stress. It shuts down.
Right.
And you have that right now too. You are being traumatized. What you actually have from the head injury is called post-concussion syndrome, and you experience, I know what you're experiencing, some lightheadedness, dizziness, stuff, vertigo, the things. You haven't fully addressed your head injury. If you were laying for 2 days after the hip thing, you were depleted, and you definitely need to be nourished with supplements, including magnesium, zinc, vitamin C and D. Those 4 things, I promise you're not getting sufficient amounts in
Well,
any
they're
treatment.
giving me all kinds of shots.
Shots are horrible. You shouldn't be getting any shots. And if you're getting COVID shots, they're breaking the law because the COVID thing is a complete fraud. So anyway, enough of that. But the issue is pills, just vitamins, just general supplements that are required in our daily, because you're not getting whole foods, you're not getting eggs, you're not getting sourdough bread, you're not getting whole milk, you're not getting coffee, you're not getting lemon juice, you're not getting, you're getting institutional food, you're getting served what they serve at places like that. You're not really getting whole foods. So I'm totally interested in how to rescue you and take care of, your needs,
Okay.
and have people involved.
Okay.
But it's Adult Protective Services has to be involved. They have to take a case directly into your interest, and I'm probably going to have to go through the court to petition, and it's all through Frederick Court. I can't afford the gas to get up there. It's horrifying. So unless Gifford cooperates, which you have to insist he helps you and break the chain, if he's up there today, is a perfect time for Julie and me and you and maybe an Adult Protective Services person to be there as a witness or a deputy, and that somehow we get into a common area there, that I'm a lobby, front door, somewhere where you're able to not be in a back room. I do not need to be in a mask or told that I have to do a COVID thing. None of that. We need to. That's why if you were wheeled outside on a patio with Gifford, a safe environment, and we just talk about very calmly, and you've already expressed to Julie and me on record that you want to change a venue for your power of attorney. I have all the paperwork necessary to do this.
Okay.
As long as you are coherent and not coerced, and you don't feel threatened, and everyone else there, whoever's available, witnesses a non-coerced you in a good spirit with no pressure, Julie being quiet, me being quiet, everything will speak for itself if we just have a moment. So that's what I'm looking for. And we
okay.
Today might be the day. So it might be 2 or 3 o'clock, maybe. Maybe it's 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Okay? So let's leave it open. So if Gifford shows up, have him call me and let's have a meeting. I will come up. Julie's already there in Winchester. I'll be the one that's here that needs to get in my car, an hour away. So, and I will come running with the paperwork. I'm ready, and to lay out my case, and to help Gifford, and to plea. Let's, bygones be bygones. Let's come together for Mom, and here we are. Let's do this right. So, because he can't do this alone. He can't do this alone.
No.
And even if he maintains his POA status as the head POA, which I don't have an objection to, if he's doing it right.
Yes.
So we all need to be. So I need to be made as a successor. So we should revoke and maybe make him the head still, but he shouldn't. You see, Heather is stating to Julie and to the public, the world, that she's Mrs. Souter. No, she's not. And she's trying to be a co-agent by proxy as the wife of him. That's fraud. That's not how POAs work. But
Okay, you gotta correct all that legally.
Well, no, it might take a lawyer. It actually takes civil rights. Well, yeah, I can correct it legally because
whatever.
I have the language in front of me. I have the actual laws in front of me.
It's all beyond me.
And no, it's all in your grasp, though. We have to. You don't.
Yes.
Yes. There's a good thing about adrenaline and brains. Our brains regenerate growth when we force them to. So when you force yourself to think through this, your brain will train itself, and you will start getting smarter again.
Okay.
You will. So allow yourself to absorb this, and remember to breathe. And these are one of these techniques you would tell me to go slowly, take time to absorb it, ask questions, don't let people rush you, and allow yourself time to again to think about, but definitely demand your rights to be preserved, because if I can read to you something very quickly, it's really good. Let me read this to you because you'll understand. Adult abuse. Report adult abuse to Adult Protective Services. Right? Now here's what they do. To report suspected financial exploitation or other kinds of abuse to the elderly or adults with a disability, call your local Department of Social Services, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But it's financial exploitation or other kinds of abuse to the elderly or adults with disability. That's you. You're being exploited financially by this POA and his partner. It's
Okay.
It's not in, it's just his nature to do this. So you can say it's just in his nature to do it. He just needs blocks and barricades. You just need to stop him from doing it, and he won't
It's
be able
going
to.
to cost money?
If you don't intervene directly and tell him he's revoked in front of people, and force the signing of a revocation of his thing, which we can do if you demand it, you need to take charge of this though to the people at Envoy to allow us access. Let me finish the other thing. Adult Protective Services investigates reports of abuse, neglect, and exploitation of adults aged 60 and over, and incapacitated adults over 18 years of age, and provides services when persons are found to be in need of protective services. You qualify, and you have been labeled incapacitated, which we want to reverse because we don't want mental incapacitation to prevent you from having your own rights. Now let me finish this. The goal of APS, this is so important, is to protect a vulnerable adult's life, health, and property without a loss of liberty. Do you understand how critical that is? Oh, I love you, and I want your rights to be restored, and you have every right to dictate your own future and choose where to go and who to be, and spend
they're not being restored because of where I am.
And you've signed over a POA to Gifford and have not revoked it yet, and he is holding you hostage by using the POA to restrict access from Julie and Matthew and any other legal aid we can bring to that building. I'm not allowed you to come in. Let me finish this though. When it is not possible, the APS, Adult Protective Service, attempts to provide assistance with the least disruption of lifestyle and with full due process, protection, and restoration of the person's liberty in the shortest possible period of time. Makes sense, doesn't it? APS,
yes, it does.
The last sentence. APS seeks to achieve simultaneously and in order of importance, freedom, safety, and minimal disruption of lifestyle and least restrictive care, period. You are in the most restrictive care. Your civil rights are abused. Your lifestyle is shut down. Your freedom is taken completely away. And as long as you're sitting there rotting away in a nursing home without supplements and wound care, urgent wound care to your leg.
Well, I think I am getting wound care.
You're not. It should be healed. Gifford's concerned about that too. Gifford's text to Julie was, the most important concern we have for Mom is her I need to see her and her leg, her wound. Don't worry about her estate, Gifford says to Julie on the text. Really? We are worried about Mom's estate because Mom's going to have nothing to come home to if Heather and Gifford keep doing what they're doing. And you're going to get the worst response, you're going to get the worst value for your money when it's liquidated the way it's going. It's out of control.
Okay.
There we are.
Do something about it.
All right. Be ready. Except when Adult Protective Services contacts you, you need to tell them, cry to them. No, I don't. Be honest when Adult Protective Services comes in. And don't let the nurses be there. You need private conversation with them. And we need to be there with them. I need to be there with them.
Yes. Now, wait a minute. I have to go to the bathroom. Okay?
Okay, yeah, we'll talk later then, right? So we want to hang the phone up. But
yes.
Okay. All right, so let's try to talk. Would you like me to try to reach out in about 2 hours? Around 3 o'clock? 2 o'clock? 2:30. Did you hang up? Okay. I'm going to hang up. 1/2 hour into the phone call, I'm hanging up. End recording. Hello?
Matt,
Yeah.
are you there?
I am here. Hi.
Hi. I tried to get you back and I couldn't.
No, you just did though. This is good. Or did someone help you dial?
Somebody helped me dial.
Thank them. That's whoever helped dial. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So now, what do we do?
Who helped you dial? Was it Laverne?
Her name is. She gives the most incredible back rubs. Whatever. It doesn't matter what her name
Well,
is.
it actually does. When people are helpful, it's really nice to know which people are doing the right thing, because they should be commended and thanked all the way. Really, they need to be encouraged. And
well, I do that. I do that, but I cannot. I don't want to get anybody into any trouble.
No, but the good people you want to mention.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree. Later.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to mention the bad ones because we already know who they are. All right, so cool. All right, Julie's going to call you in 10 minutes.
All right.
She was advised today by Jason and Laverne, which is really rude. Laverne's been very nice to me, but is not being pleasant with Julie. Julie has been advised again today by staff members that she is banned until October 6th. Julie said, my birthday is on the 11th on Sunday, and my mom would want me to be there. I'm turning 60. I want to be with my mom on my birthday. I want to come in. No, you cannot. You're not allowed to be here. We will trespass you. What? They just did that to her today. They're threatening use of force to have her arrested if she shows up.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's what they're doing. It's illegal. You need to put your foot down. What they are saying is, you said the other day in front of a doctor, a nurse, and Jason that you do not want to see your daughter for 30 more days. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That is a lie. They're fabricating that. And they're using that against her. You have to put your foot down and say, I want to see my daughter today. Do not banish my daughter and put her on the face sheet. I have rights, and you need to start declaring your rights, and you need to tell the staff that Gifford, you do not want him as your POA. You need to advise the people around you now, today, that you want me as their POA. And they're going to fight that. You got to be careful they don't drug you and keep you stupid, because that's what they're trying to keep you incapacitated.
Oh, they can't do that.
They do that, Mom. They give people bad medicine on purpose. It's all over the news what these healthcare places do to keep people incapacitated and on the dole.
All right.
Keep you drooling like an idiot in the corner. All I got to do is give you one pill, some lithium. Done.
Well, you're probably exaggerating a bit.
No, I'm not. I'm a researcher. I'm a private security professional, and I'm a private investigator at heart, and I'm a research analyst, and I'm a truth seeker, a truth teller. I'm so well read on this stuff and well versed, and I'm turned on.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So what do I do? The one thing at a time.
Except when I send a Adult Protective Services person to see you, you need to complain to them and tell them.
You better complain to them right now, starting now.
I will. And I need you to accept someone in a private meeting. You need to ask for a private meeting when someone comes in to see you. And even if you have a deputy come, you really need to have assistance and private, and not with these people around you. And this is where Julie or Matthew need to be there to see you. I'll be quiet.
But you have.
I'll do that now.
I have to be informed legally, you know.
Yes. And
I do. I have to be, and I need the material and all that stuff.
They're not letting me in. They're telling me Jason has expressed, and I've recorded it, taped, permanent. He has told me I will be blocked by him physically at the door. I will never set foot in the building unless the POA says different or I get a court order.
But if I get the court order?
It's going to take a month. I can't go to the court. in pauper, request pauper, go back a week from now. This is immediate stuff. You need to revoke in verbally is effective. Verbally is effective.
Okay.
Expressing
All
your
right.
desire.
But you have to be standing by my side.
Julie does too, and you need adult protective services standing by your side as a third-party witness.
I want you to get that all going.
You need to.
I am not capable or informed enough to get that going.
You're
So
not
you
informed enough.
can.
I agree with that, but you are fully capable, and you have to demand your rights back. And if there's a doctor that says you're incapacitated, you have a right to seek another doctor. And anyone can have a doctor come in there and tell you your full capacity. It's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, okay. That I can do because I have a doctor who can do that for me.
Your own doctor that will come in to see you, like you trust. Yes, do that.
I can do that.
Do that today. Set up an appointment.
No, I can't do that today, but my eye doctor can do that for me.
Okay.
Or a doctor in
You really need your
where.
primary care doctor would be the best person for that.
My primary care person.
The person who knows you best, you go to and you do your normal checkups over the years. If you still have that person in your, itinerary.
Oh God, this is all a pain in the neck.
No, it has to be done, Mom.
I know. Okay, I will do it.
Denying and dismissing and waiting another day gives them more opportunity to exploit and mistreat all of us. They're totally exploiting your situation there, and Gifford and Heather are exploiting the situation entirely to wrestle your estate from you and leave you hanging. You're going to be left in a dumpster somewhere. This really sucks.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Jason Grizel has threatened me with the law, rude, abrupt, snappy, mad, and belligerent today, and he's actually emotionally abusing Julie, your daughter, and preventing her. They're blocking her the same way they're blocking me from coming even on the property. Threatening her with arrest. That's threat of deadly force. Cops have guns,
Okay.
tasers, chokeholds. All right, I love you. Julie's going to call you any minute.
Okay.
So
okay.
be prepared to just answer the phone.
I'll talk to you after I talk to her. Okay.
Yes,
Bye.
yeah, bye. I love you. I'm going to hang up.
Okay, I'm down here at the sheets on 522.
All right. I told
Right down
her.
the road from Envoy.
I told her you're going to call in a couple minutes. So she's got her phone on her and it's working, so she can probably answer it. So I would call her as soon as we hang up, and I'll be very quick. So she definitely wants help. She's clicking. I told her all about APS again. She said she can't believe it, but I told her that Jason and Laverne have both stated to you that you're banned until October 6th. I said you want to be there for your birthday. They're banning you. The POA, I explained to Mom, no POA on earth has explicit language to bar immediate family members. It's a verbal conspiracy going on. I didn't use the word conspiracy, but it is a collusion between staff members who have interest in holding her incapacitated, and Gifford has interest in holding her incapacitated. I told her she needs to get her own doctor to render her no longer mentally incapacitated, so she can sign and revoke her own power of attorney, and but she also needs it revoked in front of witnesses, and she of course will be revoking her own power of attorney in front of witnesses. We need to have adult protective services there.
Yes.
And again, this is your moment to call her and talk. I'll shut up. I'm going to stop. I'm just recording this briefly for a couple seconds. You call her when you can, like right away.
So how is she going to get her own doctor in there? We can't have any contact with.
Right. So she said, "Oh, this is such a pain in the ass." She said, "This is so difficult. It's such a pain." And I said, "Mom, we have to do this."
Oh, wait a minute. That's what I did. I did take photographs of the paperwork she had from the eye doctor.
Well, that she was referring her eye doctor. The eye doctor might also have some of her other primary care. I told her to go.
I think I took pictures for other people too. I took advantage of the moment to take pictures of all her paperwork when no one was looking.
Well, good. I mean, it was the right thing to do.
That's putting her social security number. Well, I now have her social security number.
Okay, well that's good to protect her. Okay, so enough. I'm recording you right now. Just
yes, I understand.
Don't be a parrot. So good. If you can identify the primary care doctor, I'll reach out and try to contact. So
I know there's a Dr. Griffith there in Middleburg, I think.
That's a tooth doctor.
Is it? Okay.
That's a dentist, and I don't know if they're still in business. That's old. I think that person. Anyway,
I have to go through my phone.
I'm going to stop recording. Yes.
God. Phone calls going directly to voicemail on her phone. So I'm wondering if they put a block.
Or the phone may have died again, or they may have just turned it off for her while she goes to lunch.
Lunch is over with.
But they may have turned it off after the phone call, or it might have died. So
you said you just talked to her.
I just talked to her, but it doesn't mean she didn't hang the phone up and it died. I mean, it's been charging up.
So I'll have to try going through Sienna.
Well, just be as nice as you can. Hi, I'm calling to try to reach my mom.
Yes, I'm going to try that next.
Don't be harried. Again, just try to be as calm and courteous. Treat every phone call as a fresh start.
Yes,
It's hard to do.
It is hard to do, man, because I'm frustrated. I'm really fucking frustrated.
Right. You can tell that to me, but
it's Jason. It's Jason who's putting a big barrier up.
Yeah, no, he's actually committing a crime by doing this, and he doesn't know it yet. And he's doing major civil rights violations and medical access, rights of the patient. Mom has rights as a patient too. And
yes,
but let's not go over that. I'm taping this.
No, not right now.
Bye. Try again.
Try.
Yeah, do what you do. Bye. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Oh my God. This is throwing last straw on the camel's back.
This is 1:07 p.m.
Yes. Yes, it is.
September 8th.
Cold. Yes, it is.
I'm recording you right now.
Yes, so I know. I understand.
Give me your testimony.
Okay. I called the front desk, and it was Dolly, and I asked to talk to the nurse's station, and I think Jackie was in on it, and they transferred me over to the nursing station, and I got disconnected. I had to call. Short-term memory is getting fuzzy. Anyways, I was connected with the nursing station, and Laverne answered the phone.
Okay, that's her station.
Yes, and I said hello. I think I did something like that, and I said, she said, I guess it was Laverne. I don't know what she said. Short-term memory is dead, Bobby. At least your Cronin doesn't help me. So Laverne hung up on me when she found out who I was. She hung up the phone. So I called back, and then I had was it Dolly or Brenda, one of the two ladies there, Brenda and Dolly, up at the front desk area. So I talked to one of them, and she was polite with the ladies up for Brenda and Dolly. I had no problem with it. It was polite and pleasant and all that.
Brenda's
so I got reconnected with the nursing station again, and I got this other nurse, and it was definitely a different nurse, and she said, hello, who's this? And I came around and said, okay. I said, well, who is this I'm talking to? And then she hung up on me. The nurse hung up the phone on me. Click. I was very nice about it. I said, who is this? Who am I talking to? Who is this? I wanted to identify the nurse that I was talking to. And she would not identify herself. Bad girl. Bad girl.
And when they realized it was you, they hung up again. Because they're refusing you access into the building, and now they're refusing you communication access to your mother.
And then the nurse lady said, I'll let your mother know you called. Click.
Well, Mom's actually expecting you to call at 1 o'clock, and that was 10 minutes ago.
And I've already tried doing that, and I keep getting her voicemail.
Because they've turned off her phone again. Or we don't know what's going on.
Well, the gift might be there for all we know. Because I'm right up the street from them, I will drive by and see if I see her car in there driven by gift.
Okay.
But I'll let you know.
All right. You'll call me back later?
Later, yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.